Hi there, it's Tim again with Far North Magic. Gonna try Commander Legends draft box today, and it's the first one that I've ended up opening. As just an opening, I've ended up doing a couple drafts with it. So you got the draft insert talking about how to build a deck, and then the archetypes for the draft. So I think these boxes are going to do well in the end because they have some pretty decent cards, and then also they are like a unique draft environment. So they are 20 card packs with a lot of commons, and then a couple unique different slots where you get legendary creatures. So you're actually able to build a commander deck out of it. So this is the first rare is a wrong turn. Then we got Abomination of Llanowar, and we got Lysa, Shroud of Dusk. So we end up with 2 rares in that pack, and every pack has a foil with Ancestral Blade as the foil here. So I think a lot of these sets are gonna, I think this and Jumpstart, even though Jumpstart's very low right now, I'm considering buying some extra Jumpstart. I end up opening a lot of Jumpstart over time. A lot of Jumpstart. Holy cow. Rex Sage. Oh, and here's our first mythic. It's a Scroll Rack. It's one of the better mythics. And Elgith, Crossroad Augur, and Levo Oath Sworn Sentinel, and a Corpse Churn. So there are a handful of really good mythics, and I don't know how many boxes of this I'm going to open. I think I'll probably going to open a case and see where we end up. Promise of Tomorrow, Prava, Babel, and the Flamekin Herald. Not really the foil rare here. Definitely not the foil rare you're looking for. So yeah, trying, as I was saying, trying some of these as they are different, and also that they seem attractive to open due to just some of the cards are doing pretty well, and what am I looking for? We got a Arcane Signet, Blasphemous Act, Armix, Filigree, Malcolm, and a Vow of Flight, and the Piper. So this is kind of one of those sets where some of the boxes can be found at a reasonable price, but then the cards in them have not really recovered, but you got the big hits of the Jeweled Lotus, the Tutor, and the Drain. Even the Scroll Rack is a decent hit. Nightshade Harvester as the rare, and Wild Heart Invoker as the foil. So figured I would give it a try. Might be a mistake, as with a lot of things that I open. I think that'll do well, and it pans out poorly. So, oh, and there's a really nice rare hit, Jessica's Will. This is like one of the best rares. I think it's the best rare in the set actually for value. It's like in the 30s. So that's one you really want to hit. Helena. Oh, and a Sakashima of 1,000 Faces. That's another good hit. Like this pack was like probably close to half the box. Like that's just crazy. And then a Sears Lander. That's just, I don't know. It's just stuff like that that makes you think that like, okay, well this is definitely worth giving a chance to do some openings. Like even this Path of Ancestry used to be worth a whole bunch. Oh, and we got one of the lands, a Rejuvenating Springs. Like even the land cycle is not even super valuable right now, but if you look at like how the Battle Bond ones are, like it's either you keep these for a while or like they're still, I don't know, $5-10 for these, which like makes like opening a box pretty attractive. We got a Tago and a Tuver and Inspiring Roar. So I don't really know what to, oh, and Preordain. And like you got some like slight amounts of value in like the commons and uncommons other than like the Signet and stuff. Like 3 Visits is a really good uncommon. It seems like you get almost 1 per box. Plague Reaver as the rare. Helena. Slurk. And Natural Reclamation. Neat. Yeah, natural. Okay, so that was 1 row. If only all of them could be that good. That's the thing. I'm expecting the rest of this box to be definitely not as good. But Victimize is decent. Oh, we got a Port Razor. It's not a great mythic, but it's still something. Still not the worst. Cowlith and Nevinyrral and Golem Artisan. So I think it's also hard to tell with a set like this because you got like extra rares just randomly. Got a bunch of packs where you get like an extra rare, but like a lot of those extra rares aren't worth very much. And War Room, that's a good, decent hit also. Not as good as the dual lands cycle, but still decent. And we got 2 uncommon legendaries and Troll Tracker. So I don't know. If I could end up with boxes very similar to this, I would just open as many as I could ever get. But I'm also expecting to get a pretty bad box or 2 if I even stop at just 6. Horizon Stone. And we got Numa and Archalos, Slow Turtle, and Ambush Viper. Oh, we got a Piper. I was considering maybe doing collectors, but those are still super crazy. Like they're like 500 and something. Like they are definitely a lot of a risk. Sweet Gum Recluse Mara, Jury, Goblin Trailblazer. Because, like, the cards out of the collector packs are, like, so warped. Like, these are have a slight curvature. Like, very slight compared to, like, some of the ones out of, like, that I've seen in pages at, like, the shop and stuff. Like, just complete Pringles. But got Soul of Eternity, a Tormod, a Galena. Oh, that's a nice hit. I forgot that I should have got sleeves. Oh, okay, well, where's the sleeves? Here we go. And Staff of Domination. That's definitely not anywhere close to the same value it used to be, but still a decent hit, I think. I don't think the foils are a big multiplier, but it is at least one of those cards that has good reputational value, good price memory. We got a Root Weaver Druid, Rebecca, a Yurok, and an Ordeal of Nylea. So speed up a little bit, maybe. Get into a groove. And Wheel of Misfortune. At one point I thought this would be worth like one of the better rares, but it's come down quite a bit. And Rograk. And a Kangdi. Ooh, with a foil command tower. That's a nice one. This is one of the better foil options for command tower on a budget. Oh, another command tower. I wouldn't imagine that command tower would be very expensive. We got Amphin Mutineer, Arden, Candace, and Makeshift Munitions. Okay, so that was the middle. Definitely not as good as the first starting point. I think this is going to trick me. Such a good start, and then I'm going to be like, okay, well, I'm going to do definitely super great. Emberwild Captain, and Glacian, and Azara. Ooh, with that Obeka Brute Chronologist as the rare. That's a... well, it's not really going to be worth a whole lot, probably. But still, I didn't think you got more than it's 3 foil rares, which seems like a lot. Okay, what do we got? We got the uncommons, and our 4th mythic is a Sphinx of the Second Sun with a Kangji and Falthus Shoukat and a Hamza, Guardian of Arasha. I am really butchering the names. Oh, still looking for that 3 visits. How'd I know? Sakashima's Will, Orami, ooh, and a Tavesh Sazat, Doom of Fools, in the borderless. I don't think it's super valuable, but it gets put up top. And a Molder Beast. I think I'm going to be let down on the next box I open. I definitely think so. But Open the Armory used to be a really good uncommon. Court of Ambition. We have been missing on those courts. Not that they're super valuable. Radiant, and Anara with a flesh bag. And sliding piles. Okay. So we got Corrosive Recruit, Keskin, and Ghost of Ramirez, Sailor Means. Just a few more packs to go. Even like Finhorn elves, they all add up. I think a lot of the commons, uncommons are going to be sneaky if they don't get reprinted. Like, it's hard because a lot of them are just going to get reprinted completely into the ground. But I think there'll be some value that sneaks through. We got a Chrome as well. I think that's a reasonable rare. Kedis and Averna. Another double rare with a Moss Diamond. I think it's probably the most affordable spot for a foil diamond, because like where was the other spot? Like 7th edition. Jeez. That's just miserable. Those foils are so crazy priced because they're so hard to get. Got Magus of the Order. Rebecca. Ixtezet. And Intangible Virtue with another Piper. Okay, final pack. We got a Rasasha Debaser, Dargo, Sanani, and ending on a Finhorn Elf in foil. So, that is box 1 of Commander Legends. I think it went reasonably okay. Like, we didn't get one of the big 3 big hits for Mythics, but overall, I think that was still a pretty good box, considering where these boxes are at. And I think we'll have to see how the rest go. I thank you again for stopping by and watching. If you could like, share, subscribe, comment, even just checking out some of the other videos would be awesome. Thanks again. Take care and see you next time. Bye.